And welcome everybody, hopefully we're live. That one's changing to live chat, so yeah, working through the Linux, it's not easy. It can be a right royal pain in the butt cheeks, but nevertheless, by hook or by crook I've managed to get, well, I did before I did the stream, American Truck Simulator up and running. So let's give it a run out on the Linux Mint and see if it's playing ball. You'll instantly know the difference between me being on Mint and on the Windows. On the Mint it's 1080p and on the Windows it's 720p. And I've got one profile for the Linux and one profile for the Windows. And on the Linux we're only level 1, I believe, and we've got goggles Oak Ridge trucking skin on. So let's see if we can find ourselves a job out of Bakersfield that's not 9 hours. And I think on this profile we've only got, that's the naughty puppies next door, sorry. I think we've only got, excuse me, standard trailers. I don't think I've installed any extra trailers at all. Bakersfield de Santa Maria, but that's quite a way, isn't it? That's actually where we're at. Oxnard, that's a way away as well, and that's a way away, so let's go for the Bob Dole one. Hope you're all safe and well. I hope this is actually live, otherwise I will look like a shaved tail Louis. I don't know what it's going to stream like
Calculating route.
Run like. Hopefully it'll be good.
Proceed to highlighted route.
I can't even remember what I set up and installed.
Turn right.
I think the only change I made to this profile is I've added coast to coast so it matches the Windows one. But of course this is in 1080p. I don't know how smooth it's going to run until we actually get it nailed. And of course on this one we don't have the Truckee.io mod installed, although I might have a go at doing that in the not too distant future.
Then turn right.
Now I am only on a single screen, so I will have to keep checking the chat because I don't get the audible notifications on the Linux like I do on the Windows. 6:47 AM, so we do need the headlights on. As it gets a bit lighter I'll turn the headers off.
In 200 yards, turn left.
And we've discovered an agency.
Turn left.
But at the minute we're very much a low-level one-man band on this profile. This is on the Linux Mint using
You have arrived.
Proton, but of course there's no reshade. But there is Project Next Generation Skies, I believe. And other than that, it's as it is. Yeah, that's the one. 4 hours and 7 minutes.
Please proceed to highlighted route.
So let's go hook up. Lots of Dole fruit trailers here. There's our beautiful SCS 389. Of course, day cam. I'm looking for the trailer and can't see it. unless it's in a shed. No, not in a shed, Ebeez. It's over here. Engine-wise, we've got a Caterpillar C18 in, and it should make for nice driving. It's got plenty of power, but in all the right places. Bump.
Calculating route.
Isn't that a bit hard?
Please proceed to highlighted route.
But that won't look too bad. Let me just check the chat and hope that this doesn't go round the twist. Hey up Logan. Hey up Robbie. Hey up Beck. Hey up Borg. How are we all doing? So we're back on the Linux. I don't know if this is now going to be wrecked. Hopefully it won't be. Okay. So let's have a go at doing this. Just so you know, Robbie, I did install the flat pack, but have since fixed it. So I'm going to leave the flat pack installed, just in case the shit hits the fan again. Of course, I've checked most of the other games, and they all seem to be working just fine. However, I've got American Truck Simulator working now. Star Wars: The Old Republic is busted, and it's like, oh really? I've checked all my other main games, and they're all running fine. So World of Warships, World of Warplanes, Morrowind, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, Skyrim. I've not tried Elder Scrolls Online yet.
Turn left. Turn left.
But we'll see. But yeah, SOTOR's busted. So there's definitely something going on with Linux and Steam, because I rolled the Xanmod kernel back to the default Linux Mint kernel, and it was still the same issue. So this is the previous iteration of the Xanmod kernel. This is version 13, whereas we're currently on version 14. So I don't know. I'm trying to work my way through it. I've got to be honest, I was of the volition late yesterday and early this morning, fuck it, I'll just stay on Windows. I can't be arsed. But here's the kicker. I love my Linux too much, and I've put too many goddamn man hours into my Linux, to be honest. I'm coming over, big boy. You know, and I love it too much just to say, oh fuck it, I can't be arsed. Too much time invested in it. And if push comes to shove, I can dump Star Wars: The Old Republic for another online game. What that online game would be, I've no idea, unless it's perhaps something a little more modern than 2012, maybe Elder Scrolls Online. Go all in on Elder Scrolls, maybe, I don't know. I also grabbed Battlefield 3 today, so I'm all the while adding games to my library, and then when I'm dead it's going to make somebody a fantastic gift. I checked my Farm Sim 17, that all runs beautifully as well. So I don't know what is going on. It seems some games are affected really bad, other games are not affected at all. So I really don't know. Let me just check the chat. Just escape that. Just to make sure I don't miss anybody. Hey up Berg. Time for me to once again ditch the wind blows. Also, your PC is a Ryzen 7. Yeah, good luck. It seems like you have a period where everything just works beautifully, and then bump, it's just issue after issue after issue. I don't know why that is sometimes, it's just the way it is. But anyway. Now, again, on the Windows version, we've got a Windows box trailer, whereas on this profile, once we get high enough level, I'll be buying a Linux Mint box trailer and hauling that all over the map. Why not? Should be good fun. I don't know if I'm going to upgrade the Peterbilt to a sleeper. I quite like the day cab actually. But anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. But I do love my Linux just too much to just walk away, Renee. That'd be a good song, wouldn't it? You won't see me round here no more. Spedding. Come on, Ebeez. Observe the speeder limit. So we've got to go left here and then put the pedal on the metal. I mean, the game looks fabulous, considering there's no reshade or, you know, original DirectX. She looks pretty darn good. She looks quite deeply colourful, but at the same time quite neutral, which is nice. I think there's a car coming. There might be an almighty bang here. Hold on, he hit the brakes. Because I was never going to give way, just saying. Sorry if you can hear the clickety keyboard again with me steering, but hey, I am a keyboard trucker. Always have been, probably always will be. Let's see what this C18's capable of. Watching a lot of Dan's streams and videos, I always think he drives way too fast. But I don't know if that's just fudgy old me. Let's see what this. See if we can open up this C18. What do we got on the back? £36,000. So it's not light, is it? Let's see what this Cat C18 can do. I can't remember what horsepower we put in. It is 55 speed limit, so let's sit at the speed limit and let's see how the system copes with it, chiffing along at 55. I'm hoping that it's going to be okay, but hey, who knows. Again, mods in this build are an absolute minimum. We've only got SCS traffic. I've not got any traffic mods in because that tends to douche the frame rate, and we're back on the cheap Chinese AMD RX 500 8GB. Sorry, RX 580 8GB at 1080p. And at this moment in time, she's running beautiful. But anything could happen in the next half an hour, so do bear that in mind. I forgot we're on the Linux, aren't we? I am a crab. We are on the Linux, Ebeez. You're not back on the Wimblows. Really? Well, it's saying it's all right. Okay. Well, I should have done this really before I started the game, but anyway, we'll try. It might do it, it might not. We'll see. Let's pop out the chat. There we go. I really don't want to move while we're streaming and playing the game. Sod it. Bugger it. Oh, I wonder. I wonder if that's causing me the issues. And it's not going to let me do it from that side, of course. Of course it's not. Come on. Okay, well, let me try and put that always on top. Always on top. There we go. There we go. Let's try that. It might have chuffed it up totally, but we'll have a go. I forgot we were back on the Linux. Because we can do this on the Linux, whereas we tend to not to be able to do this sort of shite on the Windows. Because it just don't have it, but it might not work. Oh, because it's in full screen. So, no, it's not worked, has it? Alright, let's crack on with the drive. So I thought we'd got the cruise on at 55. Maybe the cruise got inadvertently knocked off. C18 seems alright, it's not mega slow down. So we should zip up to 55. Yep. We're doing 56. If the cruise is on. I'd say the cruise is not on. Okay. We're definitely spedding. And they do say what goes up must come down.
Keep left.
Oh, we're keeping left, babes, don't worry about that. Now the cruise. Is the cruise working? I don't know.
Keep left.
Oh, I think it was working. Let's put it back up to 55. See if she works. I think, oh, sorry, I think she is
Keep
working.
left.
Yes, I'm going to keep left, love, don't worry. Been pulled up for spedding. Actually, I don't even know what settings I've got in this. Profile. What have we got? Oh, we do have that. That can be up there, that can be time zones, wants to be full info. Yeah, that's good. We don't need the cabin physics on. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's run with that. Really? Bloody mouse. Bloody struth, Sheila. Well,
Keep left.
this should be a good test for it to see how stable and good it is. Then I've just got to fix SWOTOR or ditch SWOTOR and go to something else. I might do that as a poll. Do you want to see me play SWOTOR or another online MMORPG instead? I think Elder Scrolls Online is working, but I've never really played it, so I have absolutely no freaking clue what I'm doing with it. So it'd be great fun from your points of view. But anyway, we'll see.
Keep left.
I do love how the lights change it
Left.
with this graphic mod. Very nice. Not sure about the engine sound on this. I might swap it out for a low-pay Cummins. I do like the low-pay Cummins, how it chugs.
Keep left.
Very happy with it. Must be San Diego Airport. Oh, excuse me. With all the low-flying aircraft. Quite like it like this. There is traffic about, but not so much. This is on half default. Default is G_traffic 1.0. I've got it on G_traffic 0.5. So there's still traffic, but it's a lot sparser and a lot easier on the GPU when it's streaming. When I'm just playing, it's fine. But when you're streaming, you're putting that extra pressure on your GPU. But so far, not seen that many micro stutters and micro lockups. Impressive.
Keep right. Then immediately exit right.
Yes, ma'am.
Exit right.
And we've got a left turn, Clyde.
Turn left.
The joys of running Linux, eh? It's a shame because Linux Mint's been flawless, absolutely perfect, and I'd heartily recommend it to anybody thinking of ditching Windows and coming over to Linux. CachyOS and Nabara and Bazite and all that, not so much. They're more for enthusiasts, really. Or retired people who have got stacks of time on their hands. As I'm still at work, I've not retired, so I don't fall into that category. And I could do with a coffee. I want to get this delivery completed, and then we can try out some of the other games, see if they're all working, and then I can throw it over to you guys and girls. I mean, I have got Kota 1 and Kota 2, so I'm not, and I've got Jedi Academy, Jedi Outcast, Battlefield. Oh, that was I think that was more of a stream than the game. I think that was a GPU struggling to stream it all. Oh, actually, it's not the GPU, is it? It's the CPU, because we're doing this in software x264. Being as we're not on the NVIDIA, this looks fabulous, people. Looks very nice. Very nice indeed. Looks beautiful. That's a nice representation.
Turn right.
Now we've got a big trailer on the back, haven't we? So we need a good swing to get it in. Yeah, we're good. I've not checked the audio levels on the OBS, which I should have done, but I'm hoping the game sounds okay, and I'm hoping that you can hear me above the game sound, and I will check the chat in a minute to confirm that. Wow, this is a long, is this a 53 footer? We don't need a headlights on there. Sides is good enough. Oh, and it wants to go the other way, look. Well, ain't that just a kick in the pas de double? Not having been here before. Also, that's distorting, isn't it? I've got the audio too loud on this. Okay, let's try that. I will check the chat in a minute because I need a slurp of coffee, so you'll have to let me know that's better. I want to go and hit that building. Don't know if I can swing it round there. With it being a 53 footer. Is it 53 foot? Bloody long. Yeah, we're good. I have to say, game looks gorgeous. We're not going to skip parking, big boy. We're going to stick it, well, we're going to try and stick it right in the slot. Don't worry about that. Make sure we don't catch a corner or anything like that. And let's hope we get it in the slot first time. If not, we're going to have to shove and shunt. Yeah, we got it in. Beautiful. Well, I think that looks amazing. It's lump and dump. And let's see if how we did with the extra XP. That should be very welcome. And that shot us straight up to level 2. Noob. And we've got another pip. We'll take high value. And why not? And special transports are now available. That's nice. And we've got new upgrades available. Wow, that really loaded up quick. Okay, I'm going to exit that, which should put you back on the desktop. Hey up, Dave, how we diddly doing? Beck, sound is fine, EB, thank you, Beck. So let me just move that over a bit. We have got it on top, but we did have it full screen. So that's fixed all our issues and woes except SWOTOR. SWOTOR tends to just hang and never load, and if I choose a specific proton, it starts loading, then crashes and gives me an error message, and that was working fine. So I don't know. Anyway, my American truck is fixed and I'm a happy boy. Let's have a quick look at the Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know whether I could get into it and take in sort of all the rest is working. Kota 1 and 2, Warships, Warplanes, and the Elder Scrolls, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. They're all working beautifully on the Linux Mint. So now it's just SWOTOR being a pain in the arse. Again, I've not tested ESO, so I don't know if this is suffering from the issues that I had with American Truck and Euro Truck. Both of those are fixed, by the way. So here cometh the Elder Scrolls. Now this is running off of HDD, so it will load slower. If I decide to run with it, then what I'll do is I'll transfer it over onto SSD so that it loads a lot quicker and a lot smoother. Oh, you know what I didn't do, don't you? It's coffee time. Oh, well, we've got a black cat in a coal house going. You need to use a specific proton, Robbie, and put a command in the box. I'll show you in a minute. I'm terrible at gaming. I always end up with an absolutely full ice cold cup of coffee. Don't know why. Well, maybe this is going to suffer from the same issue that SWOTOR and everything else did. Oh well, it says it's running. Let's just put that back up there for now. Let's go to the Elder Scrolls Online. It says it's running. I don't know what proton I've got selected for this. 10.1 beta, maybe that's why. That's the launcher that's alright, but the okay, the actual game itself again doesn't seem to be running on Proton 10.1 beta. Okay, let's just stop that a minute, and let's just have a bit of a rethink. So Robbie's answer. So bear in mind I'm on version 1.37, so you need the game mode run and command percentage, and I'm using Proton GE 755, which is Glorious Egg Roll 755 Proton, and it works beautifully. So that's interesting. So let's switch that to Glorious Egg Rolls, but we'll go with a newer version. Let's try 9.16, and we'll click play, because then I can leave that up there where it is. And let's see if it loads up. As I say, it is spinning from HDD, so it's not going to be the fastest thing in the world. So here we go, 2, 3, 4. Let's left click play, minimise that, and see if we get anything other than a black cat in a coal house. Oh, something happened. What, I don't know. King, how you diddly doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're safe and well over there in the US RV. Well, you gotta love Glorious Egg Roll. He seems to be able to do what Valve and Proton can't sometimes. Not all the time, but some of the time. Okay, so there is one other thing I could do. Okay, so I'm going to try something. Bear with me. Excuse me. It probably won't work, but anyway, we'll try it. Okay, let's go to our settings. And let's turn off all the effects. And let's go to extensions. And let's deactivate the extensions. I can't see as it would be that, but anyway, these were both running fine. And now they don't want to run for love nor money, which is a bit weird. Yeah, he was on the live stream earlier on, King. He's good. When Mrs. Reboot are good. Well, we're getting audio, which is good. I don't think for a second it would be the effects, window effects, but you never know. And that pointer's not changed, so that tells me it's still not loading. Steam up is not responding. It could, of course, be because of OBS, but I wouldn't have thought so. Okay, let me try, because I'll uninstall that. Let me try SOTOR. Now, what did I end up on here? I had to roll back to Proton 638. I didn't really want to do that, did I? I don't want to close it. I wanted to minimize it in case we need it. Why not try that Proton 7. Yeah, well, we could do. But most people on ProtonDB are running this version. So I wonder if it's the protons themselves that are wrecked. So it gets this far and then it goes due south. So we've actually got the SOTOR cursor this time. And there we go, and then it crashes. Okay, so let's try Robbie's train of thought. So we're at what we're using on this GE755. Let's try SOTA on GE755 and see if it works. GE755. The trouble is I didn't want to go and wreck it for the American truck, but anyway. Yeah, but I think Dave meant your hospital appointment, not your appointment at the zoo with the orangutans, just saying. Oh, somebody liked that comment. Look at them love hearts for Ebeez. Just saying. And I've managed to slip down again. Oh, I don't know how you slip down when you're laying down. How is that even a thing? There we go, Ebeez. Now we're sat up. How is that even a damn thing? Yeah. Well, what's your point back, really? So, as you can see, bugger all, it's not going to run using Proton GE 755, and it's certainly not going to. We could try 904, I guess. I don't think I've tried that. So infuriating. Yeah. Promises, Miss Gill. Oh. Would help if I put the right password in, wouldn't it? It's probably going to lob me out now for too many failed login attempts. Let's see if this works. Yeah. Is that cursor going to change? That's what we need. That cursor's not changed. It's not good. And there's no audio. Oh. So fucking annoying. It really, you can waste hours of your life when you should be gaming. with this sort of shit. No, it still thinks it's not loading. It says it is, but it's not. It just took a while to load, but it should have loaded by now. So I think the last chance saloon is probably try the native Proton. The original Proton 6.3.8, maybe. Yeah, I totally get it. Well, I mean, the other option is I can just hop back on the Wimblows, but as I've already stated, I do love my beloved Mint. And it's a shame all the man hours of work I've put in here for it to not work. Just saying. I don't even think that's going to load, is it? Says it's launching, running. But we can't see anything. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. And we've got audio. That's a good sign. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. That cursor's not changed though. And we need that cursor to change. Oh, it has changed. Hey up Nathan, how you doing? Nice to see you dude, hope you're safe and well. Really could do with another coffee, just saying. No, and it's crashed again. Well, and it says it's still running. No, it's stopped now. Well, I'm loath to use an older one. Let's take that command out. Let's control exit in case we need to put it back in. Let's try it without that command. Oh! That's good, we get audio. Can we make my beloved Star Wars The Old Republic run? Wouldn't that be a thing? Are we going to get the magic cursor? Or are we going to stick the middle finger up at Ebeez? What worries me is it should come up with that cursor straight away. No. Nope, it's not even going to load, is it? Just says Ebeez, fuck off. I say, old Ebeez, fuck off. Yeah, and it's still on our desktop cursor. Okay, well, that's not going to fucking load. Running out of options here. I mean, how many fucking protons can you try? I think I've tried 706. 513.6, let's try that. But I'm guessing that'll be a bit too old for it. 2012? Maybe. What do the logs say? The logs say no. Computer and logs say no. I'll have a look at the logs later. Can't be arsed now. I don't think I've got anything to download other than Crusader Stronghold. It's enough to make you want to feel them titties. Let's just pop that chat down there whilst we try to the games. I think this Proton will be just a bit too old for it, although we have got audio, which is a good sign. It's a shame because all the other games are running beautifully, and I'll test them whilst I'm live streaming because I say they run beautifully. I did a test earlier and they all ran beautifully, but I wasn't streaming, so yeah, not so easy. Well, I'd say that's not going to run. Yeah, it's not going to run. We'll sit here and wait all night. Right, okay, so let me try Morrowind. See if that runs beautifully, which it should do. And let's load Chabface up. Our Adventurer. Well, it's a right sod, isn't it? Don't know what to do about that, to be honest. Oh, don't know what to do about that. This is the UMO modded version of Morrowind 3. So this is the iHeart Vanilla modded catalogue version, and that seems to be running just fine. There I am in all my glory. Yeah, you can do that. That's one way of doing it. Right, okay, so that's the Morrowind running beautifully. Do the rest run beautifully? Let's try Obliviani using the OBSE loader. Of course, the Oblivion script extender loader. And let's see if this loads while I'm using OBS. Of course, again, I am streaming the whole PC, which I wouldn't normally do if I'm streaming a game, but just for easy use, I thought it'd be better than looking at nothing all the while on your screen. Oh, that looks to be okay, doesn't it? I'll click continue because I don't know what character I've got or where he is, but it's just to test that it's working. Yeah,
my job right now is to
right.
get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that.
This is the original version, by the way.
You won't hesitate to
Not the
kill you if you get in our
remastered
way.
that the world, his wife and his daughter is streaming at the minute.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
Aureal Septum.
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right.
I should stop spending money on
This is
Clarins
the
if I were you, Orion.
Gods give me strength.
The Clarins ain't making it. Right, okay, so that's working beautifully. Skyrim. I've not installed any of the Skyrim extenders or script extenders or mods yet. This is just the base Skyrim. But I think these are all running on Proton 10. I think I swapped them all to Proton 10. So it's funny how these will run and yet others won't. It's bizarre, isn't it? Absolutely bizarre. If everything didn't work, then that's fine. But for some things to work and other things not, bit weird. Then again, I have had message driver updates, so it could have been them. I have had a kernel update, it could have been that. Who knows? Is that not loaded? Neither. No, that's not loaded either. Interesting. And that's on Proton 10.1 beta. Okay, so there's definitely something wrong with the Proton beta. For sure. It's either the Proton 10.1 beta or it's the Mesa drivers. I mean, the Proton 10.1 beta was for me the messiah because everything just worked and worked beautifully. You're going to tell me it's not going to work on Proton 9 either now? It says it's running. Oh, something flashed on the screen quickly and then was gone quicker than Sudo getting around in at the bar. Yep, and it's not going to run. Okay, well, so that's Skyrim and ESO. There's issues with. SWOTA won't load. Let's try the original Kota one. See if this loads. Yeah, that's going to run just fine. Oh, I say it's going to run just fine. No, it's not. It's going to be an arsehole. Asshole. Kota 1, Ebeez Kota 1 running. Stop. Is that running native? No, it's running using Proton Experimental. Oh, that's interesting. Let's try the latest 9 that's stable. Cripes, there really are some issues with this, isn't there? No. Oh. Well, okay, so all the intros got cut out. But let's see if the game runs. Or if it crashes every 5 minutes. Is it even going to load? So you can see why I've gone back to the Wimblows, because all of this shit just works. You know, and now if it's just one game, well, that's not so bad. But with it being multiple games, you see this is not going to load. think Kota 2 runs natively, so that shouldn't be an issue. That should run. This is absolutely chock full of mods. Astela. Yeah, so we've got American Truck Simulator, we've got KOTOR 2, that's running beautifully. That's empty, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, that's interesting. So then we've got World of Warships, which I think is on Proton 10.1 beta, I think. I'll have a look in a minute. Of course, it could also be an issue with OBS. So it could be that OBS is fecking it right up. But hey ho, who knows? Feck knows. Here we go, my beautiful free-to-play non-main account. Oh, is this going to load? Yeah, this is going to load. Although it's still giving us the desktop cursor, which is a bit worrying. Maybe it'll load, maybe it's fact, who knows. But it's been running so beautifully for so long. I can only think that it's either the message drivers, the kernel, but I've changed the kernel, so I'm going to write the kernel out of the equation. It's got to be either the message drivers or something that Steam or Valve have done with Proton, because it was all working beautifully. See, this looks gorgeous. That's all running nice. What about the big old Italian battleship? Yeah. That's all running beautifully. So I've got no complaints there with that. And let's just see what version of Proton that's running on. Oh. 10.1 beta. And that works just fine, and that's technically an MMORPG, isn't it? So I don't know. For me, it's just beyond fathoming. I really don't know. But that's the reason I went back to Windows, because I'm having such issues on the Linux, and it could be self-inflicted. It could be something I've done by not staying with the standard kernel and the standard inbuilt drivers. Could be. It could be something Proton or Valve has done. I don't know. It all seems a little bit strange that some stuff works and other stuff does not. Yeah, absolutely, Beck. But in the meantime, I should definitely go back to the Windblows, because everything just works. This is the only thing I don't like about Linux. In a lot of instances, Linux forces you to make a choice, whereas Windows does not. And I know Windows is a skank shit platform compared to Linux, but when you've put so many man hours into stuff and it all works beautifully, and then one morning you wake up and it's all busted, you just can't live like that. Life's too short So that's Skyrim and ESO and SWTOR that don't want to load. That's quite a chunky games, isn't it? And Coda 1. Coda 2's alright, but that runs natively. Morrowind runs natively. Oblivion's okay. But you know, you just get to, you think, well, what else is not going to run? Tell you what else we could try quickly. If it don't need a massive update, let's try the Guild Wars 2. But that might need a massive update, and if it does, then screw it. Is it even going to load? The other thing that is a bit weird is the games seem really slow to load, whereas the PC seems fine. If this needs a massive update, then I won't run it, and I'm going to sit here for another hour while it updates. And that's not even going to run, look. Yeah, it's all just, it's any MMORPG just refuses to, for whatever reason, load. And I can't believe it's anything to do with it. It could be OBS, but I would be surprised. And it all works so beautifully on the Windblows, which is a bit weird. Yeah, me and you both back. I miss Guild Wars 2 as well. So, anyway, that's the current state of play, and that's the state of my Linux Mint box. I hope this live stream clears up for you all. Oh, that's going to stop running as well. Oh, because Guild Wars 2 is still running. So I hope that clears up for you all why I'm on the Windblows. It's not through choice, I don't want to be, it's just that everything works beautifully. And I don't have the time or the inclination to piss about with this box anymore, and have certain things work and certain things not. And that's not me being a mardy twat or spitting me dummy out the pram. I just don't have enough life hours left anymore to fuck around with Linux. So anyway, there you go, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I loved it. Lovely to see you all. Bloody well look after yourselves. Stay safe and well. Much, much love. And I'll catch you all in the next live stream, probably on the Windblows. Cheers, everybody. Much love.